So the radishes ended up bolting. That means they've gotten warm enough and happy enough they decided to go to flower. So they've bolted to go to flower so that they can get fertilized and go to seed. The reason that's not a great thing is when they bolt, it usually changes the flavor of the greens on the radishes. So, and it makes them not very pleasant to use for pretty much anything. So we pulled up all the radishes. We're going to plant new seed for radishes tomorrow. So we have a nice harvest here. See, the greens are very, very tall, and then we've got a whole bunch of little radishes. Most of them are just small or skinny, but majority of them are actually fairly decent size. They were planted pretty close together, quite crowded, so they didn't really get big. But there's quite a few of them, so we'll be able to use these in soups and stews and on our meat that we cook and everything. And I'm gonna just snip the stems off. We're gonna just toss the greens to the goats since they've already bolted, so the greens aren't really gonna be that flavorful or pleasant to work with. At least that's been our experience. If you've had other experience with using the greens after they've bolted, let me know. I'd be very curious to hear what you have to say about it. But the animals will enjoy the greens. We did a bunch of weeding in the garden just a little bit ago, so they're still eating a bunch of the thistles we threw over the fence line for them. Here's our pile. And there's the pile of greens. There you go. Packaging these radishes with the paper towels like this, the paper towels absorb all the extra moisture, which allows the radishes to stay fresher longer.